In this video, I'll be sharing with you guys the importance of securing your online social media personas, especially if you want to brand yourself. Coming up. Hey guys, welcome to Dishes and Stitches. I'm your host, Charles Stark, and on this channel, we bring you cosplay tips and tricks, healthy recipes, and general life hacks to help you make healthier choices for that cosplay lifestyle. If this is your first time to our channel, I want to say welcome, and we hope that you please consider subscribing. So tonight, in this live video, we're going to be breaking down the social media checklist. I'm going to be sharing with you guys. Hey, Eric. Good evening. Thank you for joining us. Can you guys hear me okay? Just want to make sure. Awesome. In this video, I'm going to break down to you and we're going to go over a social media checklist. And I'm going to tell you why it's important to secure all your stuff. So when you're starting out in cosplay, or when you're starting out your business as a photographer or as a brick and mortar business, a wine business, John, good evening. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. It is super important that you secure your name on all social media platforms. This is vital. You want to do this even before you really announce that you're open for business, or even before you announce that you're getting ready to be a brand or launch a product or anything like that. A couple reasons is it is your identity online, and also it prevents other people from coming in later and taking the name from you. That gets expensive, especially if somebody grabs your .com. So we're going to go over, I'm going to share some facts with you, and I'm going to tell you a few of the bigger social media websites that we use here at Dishes and Stitches. And these are just some of our favorites, and I believe that you should be on them as well. So the first one we're going to talk about is Facebook. That's probably the biggest one. And I just want to share here that as of the second quarter of 2018, so this year, Facebook has registered login users in the amount of 2.23 billion monthly active users. In the third quarter of 2012, the number of active Facebook users had surpassed 1 billion, making it the first social network to ever do so. So Facebook is definitely where it's at. You have everyone on Facebook. You have grandmas on Facebook. You have aunts, you have uncles, you have businesses, you have friends, family, workspaces. Facebook is beyond a doubt number one. And this is why we like Facebook. I'm going to share with you the bigger social media sites and why we use them and why we like them as well. First of all, we like Facebook because of fan pages. Fan pages let you separate your personal page and let you make a business persona. Eric says, I have to start another Facebook page to drive customers to my eBay store. Absolutely. And this is important. You want your business identity and your business persona to be separate from your personal one. I mean, it's great, and family support is definitely important, but you want to keep those separate. And the reason why we like fan pages is because it supplies you with incredible information like analytics. You can see how much engagement your posts are getting, how many people are sharing your posts, what time of day people looked at your posts, the gender of people that looked at your posts. And you can really start to get an understanding of what it is you're doing that's working, but more importantly, it shows you what's not working. And you can make steps and improve over the things that are kind of weaker. Remember, that which gets measured gets improved. I wish I could take credit for that, but it's a quote that I heard. I will try to get you the source of that one. The other thing we like about Facebook is advertising. This is something that we do here at Dishes and Stitches. Whenever we come out with a new video, I pop on my ads manager and I throw $5. So I throw $5 into the ad. That way it gets out in front of more people. It kind of gives you a little oomph. Now, I know people complain that Facebook makes you pay and it squashes, posts, especially if you have a lot of text and things like that. But we're not going to talk about that right now. That is true, but Listen, if you're a brand and you're a business and you're trying to get out there in front of people, you're going to have to push a little money behind everything. $5. It'll run for 5 days, and you can usually reach about 500 to 1,000 people. We've been doing it on our page. It has been really effective. On Dishes and Stitches, we have just over 200 people that follow us, but our reach is 3,500 a week. So we're reaching 3,500 potential customers, 3,500 people that are new to our brand each week. And that's awesome. $5. Do it. It's cheaper for your return than a lot of advert. That is true, Eric. Social media advertising is extremely affordable. Cut back on a latte one time. Don't order a pizza that week, and throw some money into your brand. Remember, you can't expect others to invest in you if you're not investing in yourself, right? And that's just the way it is. If you believe in your product, you need to believe in yourself first before anyone else can believe in you. So that is, other things with Facebook real quick is there's action buttons. You can, there's call to action, like book an appointment. There's calendars. You can actually set up a shop. So if you sell digital products, or if you sell physical products like my sippy cup, or 3D printed items like what we do, Facebook really takes the hassle out of having to set up a website, having to pay for an online merchant services and a shopping cart and all that stuff like that. You can just open up shop on Facebook and they take care of everything for you. And Facebook also has the live feature, and a lot of these social platforms now do have that live feature, because I think that these platforms, they're really starting to understand that the importance of connecting in real time with your audience, like what we're doing here. I mean, we're having a conversation with Eric. We got other people watching the video, which I really appreciate. Thank you. If you have any questions, I can see the comments. I'll try to answer them. So these platforms are really starting to understand that consumers, your customers, really want to connect with you. They're really brand friendly. They're really personally friendly. And remember, anyone can turn yourself into a brand. It's based on the willingness and the wanting to share your knowledge with an audience that's looking for exactly the information that you're offering. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Black Sweet Productions, thank you. I follow you guys, and you guys have a great channel. I know I've seen you guys around at local conventions, and thank you for being part of the community. All right, so the next social media site that we're going to talk about is Instagram. Now, Instagram is super hot right now. Instagram is where it's at. There are, let me throw some numbers up at you here. Instagram, as of right now, has 1 billion users worldwide. Instagram recently announced in an office event that it now has 1 billion users, up from 800 million users in September of last year, which was 200 million users more than the previous year. So Instagram is exploding. There's so much opportunity on Instagram right now to directly connect with your audience, people that want to know your message. This is why we like Instagram. Let me go ahead and share with you a couple reasons why we like it. First of all, it's the new video features. The video posts, they're like regular photo posts, except they allow for up to 60 seconds of video. Everyone loves video. I rather watch a short video. I think that when you reach out to your fan base, when you reach out to your clientele, when you reach out to your customers in the form of a short personal video, I think that that builds a deeper connection, makes a deeper connection with your audience than just a text or anything like that. Like right here, we're building relationships, and it's just more meaningful. So that's one reason we love them. The other reason we love them is, hashtags. You can search for a particular topic. You can search for a particular instance or interest with hashtags. So you have a captive audience right there. Live video. Instagram has a live video feature right now. Followers get push notifications telling them that you're going live. They can comment or like your live stream videos in real time. So you get that one-on-one real time feedback, which is super important. And as a marketer, they have Instagram business, a business account. Now, if you haven't switched over to an Instagram business account, I really recommend that you give that a look over and that you consider switching over to an Instagram business account. Again, this offers you analytics. It lets you measure the metrics of your channel and how it's performing. It'll tell you, of course, they all tell you how many subscribers you have, but which posts are doing well, which posts are people are engaging in, and that is super, super important. Real-time analytics is super important. And another great thing that Instagram has is the story features. And this is probably one of the biggest additions to Instagram as of late, and it's the story feature. The stories feature is similar to Snapchat in that it uses users add clips to video to a story, which is visible for 24 hours before it vanishes. You can view a story, you can connect. You can view a story content as many times as you want within that 24-hour period. Stories appear as little circles on the top of your followers' feeds. So right there, it's direct interaction. But stories is really, really good. And here's some more stories features for you right now because it's still relatively new. I know that there's people using it, but I don't think that there's people capitalizing on Instagram stories. I'm going to be honest with you, full disclosure here, I'm bad at it as well. I don't always remember to use Instagram stories. But with stories, you can video record up to 15 seconds. You have image viewing for up to 10 seconds. You have unlimited story additions. You can have direct messaging with stories. And you can swipe down on the camera screen to unlock photos and videos from your personal camera roll. So they really, really make it easy to use. Let's check here. I've heard Instagram business accounts are much different than just basics accounts. Which do you use and which do you prefer? Eric, that is a great question. Oh, there you go. And we answered that. Yes, switch over to a business account just because you can measure everything. Remember, you definitely want to track and you definitely want to be on top of how your social media platforms are performing. I wake up every morning, I pour myself a cup of coffee at 5:30. And I sit in front of the computer and I look at analytics for all our social sites for about 45 minutes. And that's usually my morning. Again, that which gets measured can get improved. The next one that we really like, and of course, the one that we're on now is YouTube. Hey, all right. So YouTube, I covered this in my podcast, Easy Like Sunday Morning. And if you haven't tuned in on my Facebook page and our Facebook page, Dishes and Stitches, every Sunday morning at 9 o'clock Eastern Time, a.m., we have the Easy Like Sunday Morning podcast. And it's really geared more towards business people. I share marketing tips, affiliate marketing tips, and just basically how you take this information and start your own business doing this. So tune into that, the Easy Like Sunday Morning podcast. And this last weekend, we talked about YouTube, and this is staggering. This is crazy. YouTube now, as of this month, has 1.8 billion users every month. And that's people with accounts. Now, that probably doesn't include my mom and dad. I know for a fact that my mom and my dad do not have YouTube accounts, but they watch our videos. So the older generation, the baby boomers, they might not have a YouTube account, but they're still logging on and watching videos. This is staggering. 1.8 billion logged in users. And the CEO of YouTube, Susan Wojcicki, she just announced at a meeting that these 1.8 billion users on average are watching 1 hour of video a day. 1.8 billion people watching 1 hour of YouTube video a day. So I know the argument is that YouTube is crowded. I know the argument is that YouTube has been around for a long time. Anthony Hernandez says that he has 3 accounts. We also have multiple accounts. We manage more than one social media property. So we have multiple accounts as well. So I mean, so there it is. I mean, it's right here. That justifies it, you know. YouTube. And let me tell you, YouTube is free. It's a free platform and everyone has a voice. You can take your smartphone, record a video, upload the video to a YouTube channel. All you need is a Gmail account. If you have a Gmail account, you have a YouTube channel and you've got video. You have a voice. You're reaching an audience. You're out there for the world to hear. So I don't ever want to hear the excuse that, you know, who's going to listen to me? I don't have anything to offer. That is absolutely not true. I truly believe, and the whole reason that we got into this to begin with was that I truly believe that everyone has a message. Everyone has something that they're good at. And there is someone out there in the entire world that is looking for the information that you're good at and wants to hear your message. I know that that's the case. So I never want to hear that I'm not good enough. No one's ever going to listen to me. There's no way that I could be an influencer. There's no way that I could build a full-time business doing this. That is absolutely false. And the reason I started sharing this type of information is because in our quest to turn Dishes and Stitches into like our legacy and to build it up into making part-time and eventually full-time income is why we've been learning these lessons. I've been telling Tia that this is crazy. Anyone can do this. I cannot believe that more people don't know about this. It's crazy that more people aren't doing this. So I made it my personal mission to kind of pull back the veil and show our community that you can do it too. Anyway, let's get back to YouTube. On top of all those awesome statistics, YouTube is the second largest search engine on the internet. Google is number one. And for those of you that have been living under a sippy cup for like 5 years, Google owns YouTube. So you have the number one and the number two largest search engine in the world, and you're making content on it. That's crazy. That's crazy. Look how much money, how much money would it cost you to put your message in front of 1.8 billion people, potential customers? How much money? Tons, right? Free. It's a free platform. So like I said, that makes YouTube YouTube is Google's most popular service, even with more users than Gmail. YouTube's monthly user number is nearing that of Facebook, the world's largest platform. And like I said, that one has 2 billion users. So let's talk about let's talk about why we like it. I know we've already I know that we've talked a lot about that, but let me just reiterate some points. You can connect directly with your audience like we're doing here. It's the second largest search engine on the internet, completely free. YouTube and Facebook are two free platforms that allow affiliate marketing, and that is huge for us. Everyone knows that I preach that if you're a brand builder, the quickest way to build up passive income, building your brand, and the fastest way to build full-time job opportunity or a part-time job opportunity or a side hustle is by affiliate marketing. That's where a company pays you to review a product, unbox a product, something like that. You throw links in it. And then if you sell those products, you make a small commission, affiliate marketing. And the other great thing about it is, and the reason I know that it can be done is that there are hundreds of thousands of people that are making a 5+ figure income on YouTube. And that number just keeps growing. That number grows by 4% every year. It hasn't stopped. So there's hundreds of thousands of people that are making, and I'm not talking about becoming a YouTube superstar or anything like that. I'm talking about building up something comfortable where you can make 5 figures. I mean, if you could make $40,000, $50,000, $60,000 a year doing what you love, sharing knowledge about what you love. I mean, wouldn't you do that? Do you wake up every morning on Monday and you're like, hell yeah, time to go to work? Or on Monday morning when you go to work, do you, to God, wish it was Friday night? You know what I mean? And if that's the case, and you can make 40, 50, $60,000 a year spreading a message of doing what you love, why not? YouTube. All right, and finally, the last one we're going to talk about, and I think the most underrated, definitely, is Twitter. I know, what the heck is a Twitter? Everything but MySpace. That's right. All right, so Twitter. So let me throw some facts out here for you. Twitter, there's 328 million monthly active users as of the last count, making Twitter the 9th largest social media network in the world. All right, 9th largest social media network, 328 million users, active monthly users. And this is why we like Twitter. You can reach a wide audience. Twitter has a large user base, which could include your potential customers. Again, hashtags. When you use hashtags, you can really drive your content with hashtags. And what that does, basically the hashtag is if you go to Twitter and you search a hashtag, you want all content under that subject to be brought up. So whether it's Photoshop, whether it's cosplay, whether it's affiliate marketing, whether it's tuna salad, you search under that hashtag and that content comes up. So that is great niche marketing opportunity. Is you can laser target your audience and reach those, cut through the noise of online marketing and online social media, and you can laser focus your target audience and you can reach them with your message. And that is one of the main reasons why we love Twitter. It delivers incredible customer service, and we see this all the time. The platform Twitter allows direct two-way communication with your customers. Direct. Like if someone is upset, they can tweet you and get your attention immediately. You can respond. You can put out those fires. If someone loves your product, if someone loves you like 8-Bit Fusion Graphics, we have Anthony Hernandez in here. If he puts out a composite that he works on in one of those awesome jobs that he does in Photoshop, and he throws that up there on Twitter, he gets direct feedback. He can directly sell photo shoots and composites. And it happens. It happens. You'll throw something up there and somebody will be like, man, that is completely awesome. That is so awesome AF. How much would you charge to do one for me? Boom. Hook, line, and sinker. Now you're making money. You know what I mean? You've got their attention. It's direct customer service. It's direct marketing. The other thing Twitter is great for is brand identity. Being on Twitter can help you communicate your brand ethos and personality. And, you know, this helps your business appeal to your target audience. So you got 145 characters. It makes you really limited. You got to be really creative, but your personality and your appeal can shine on Twitter, and you can find those exact people that you're looking for. Twitter's a awesome place to get feedback. We just talked about that, one-on-one communication, and this platform is free as well. So there you go, guys. That is the social media checklist. So remember, when you're starting out your branding and you come up with an idea and you have a name, you want to secure that across all the social media platforms. And also you want to register your .com. Again, I know it's going to take some money, and I know that it might be a little expensive, but you got to look at the long game. Remember, we are not running a race. We are not sprinting. We are running a marathon. This is a marathon, and you're going to have to invest. If you want other people to invest in you, and you want to be an authoritative figure in your niche, then you really have to do the hustle. You really have to put the work in, and you really have to invest the dollars. It's either going to be dollars or it's going to be time. I have a full-time job, 40 hours a week. Tia has a full-time job, 40 hours a week, and she goes to school 3 days a week. We're still posting content every Sunday. We're still posting content every Wednesday. We're still working brand deals. I'm still talking to convention promoters for Florida con artists. I know it's a lot of work, but anything that's worth doing is going to take a lot of work. And the other one thing I want to leave you with is, you know, if it was easy, everybody would be doing it. So hang in there. If you guys need anything, you can always reach out to us. You can message us here on YouTube. You can reach out to our Facebook page. All of this information, thank you so much. And all of this information is in the show notes. You can check out where I get my inspiration on this journey. We are in the trenches with you. I am learning and sharing as I go. This is real time. I am putting these principles into practice. I learn them. I apply them to Dishes and Stitches. I apply them to all our social media properties. I give it about a week or two. I see if it works, and then I immediately bring this information to you. So I am fighting the good fight. Tia is fighting the good fight. And if you want to join us and fight the good fight too, that would be awesome. It's all about building a community. It's all about supporting each other. And it's all about getting to our final destination together. So thanks for joining us. I hope you enjoyed this live video. If you did, please let me know in the show notes. If you'd like to see more of these, please let me know in the show notes. Thank you so much to everybody that joined live. If you're watching on the replay, thank you so much. I hope you guys have a great evening, and we will talk soon.